August 19th, 1952, a scout leader, this man named Sonny DeVerges, he sees unusual activity in this forested area. He stops the car, says to the boys, wait here. So he had 3 scouts with him from ages 10 to 12, Bobby Ruffing, David Rowan, and Chuck Stevens. He gets a machete and a flashlight, and he goes into these woods. He says at a certain point he's under a dark circle with a light on it, and he hears a hatch opening, and then a red flash of light comes out, and there's this red mist, he said, that kind of envelops him. And then he blacked out at that point. The boys can't see what's happening to him. They run out and try to get help, eventually getting law enforcement to come in and take a look. But DeVerges apparently was out for quite some time, and then comes to, and he's got these burns on his body, and has this story, and that's when people wondered, like, well, do we believe this guy or not?
Remember, the Air Force was very skeptical of landings. If it didn't fly, and if it was seen on the ground, they suspected a psychological case or a hoax.
Captain Edward Ruppelt, who went down physically to investigate this case, spoke to DeVerges, wasn't impressed by DeVerges at all, but admitted that he was baffled by the nature of this evidence. He didn't know what to make of it.
They did do the tests of the traces around the place where the object had been, and they found that the top of the plant was not affected, that the roots had been exposed to high temperature. And that was an indication that there was some physical effect that was not understood that took place there.
In fact, they took the grass samples to a lab to try to recreate the effect that was done to them, and it required something like 300 degrees to have been applied, and that seems completely beyond the capability of Sonny DeVerges to have done that.
The Air Force concluded that it was a hoax or it was psychological. In retrospect, I think even Ruppelt was impressed with the fact that there were physical effects that had not been explained.